when you run into somebody in the grocery store or something, and then they go, "Oh, I just bought a house," or "I just sold a house. I couldn't remember where you were, your phone number, or I forgot your first name," or, and again, that's all about, as real estate agents, we're supposed to be keeping in touch.
Welcome to the Jennifer J. Hammond Podcast. Jennifer is a licensed realtor, educator, speaker, and best-selling author. Jennifer's goal is to help you find your yay in every day.
Hello, it's Jennifer J. Hammond. And I'm so excited to have Shawn Barklow here. Shawn has been in our real estate industry for a long time. And it's interesting, he's been a banker, he's been a mortgage broker, and he's done this for years. And now he's retired, hanging out in Florida, having a grand old time.
Retired.
Walking on the beach.
Yep.
Having a great time. But I want to say, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. And so I wanted to talk about something. Every one of us as real estate agents, we know that we're supposed to be keeping in touch with I want to say, not only our sphere of influence is one thing we call it, but also we do this thing called farming. We go out and we talk to very specific neighborhoods, but we also, we have past clients that we need to keep in touch with. And I mean, more often than not, it's one of those awful gut-wrenching feelings when you run into somebody in the grocery store or something, and then they go, "Oh, I just bought a house," or "I just sold a house. I couldn't remember where you were, your phone number, or I forgot your first name," or, and again, that's all about, as real estate agents, we're supposed to be keeping in touch, not only with our folks, because we forget to do that as well, but let's talk about this very special way, send out cards. This, we know we've talked about handwritten cards. We've talked about all sorts of different ways. You can do mass mailings. Again, people feel a little lost in the shuffle, but And the handwriting is so funny because people feel like, "Oh my gosh, I have terrible handwriting. I don't even know if it's going to work out." But let's talk about send out cards. Why is send out cards so special?
So I'll address the handwriting. Handwritten notes. Oh my God, it's so personal. And actually, I had a realtor tell me this. Shawn, I've never had a handwritten note end up on somebody's refrigerator. I can tell you with 100% certainty that I've had my send out cards end up on their fridge or their mantle or somewhere in their house, or if I send it to them at work, it's sitting somewhere at work. So you can have your own handwriting and signatures within send out. You fill out a form and you type it in. I don't use mine. And I'm the same with you. Why do I have so many more envelopes than cards, when I was doing handwritten notes? Oh, that's right, because I was halfway through and ripping them up. But what I loved about, I'm December 14th, 17 years ago, I signed up for Send Out when I was doing mortgages. I was smart enough to be one of those that, I need to stay in touch with my clients, because just like realtors, lenders, you don't need us for another 3 to 5 years. And if I'm not staying in front of you, you don't remember me. So signed up, then did absolutely nothing with it. Not a Christmas card. My wife's birthday's in January, not a card to her. And then before I was one of those guys like, "Well, this didn't work." March rolled around and I did, I'm going to do a happy springtime card to my clients. So hit send. And about 5 days later, I got 8 mortgage deals out of that first card. So I just, every month and a half, I'd send people cards, and they were all grouped, one card to multiple people. But now with technology and smartphones and Facebook everywhere and pictures everywhere, taking a picture off Facebook and someone sending you a card, or even turning that, or a postcard, either one. Big card goes in an envelope, postcard, obviously just like a postcard. So when I saw the impact of that had on people that I knew, and even my clients, if you'd send them on, "Oh my God, thank you for that card," or, and my sphere, and you go to their office and you'd see it on their desk. That's the impact that really got me to want to do send out cards full time, and use even more with my clients. I still did the bulk mailings, but the individual cards are the ones that really had the huge impact. And if it's on their fridge, and I always tell, if it's their picture on their fridge, it's their story they're telling themselves, and then they're remembering you because you sent them that card. So there's not much of a bigger impact to that, except for maybe bringing somebody food every week.
Exactly. Well, and I want to say one of the things that I think is so special, because I've also had just amazing And I love you have the hashtag fridge worthy. And we say that because you really will put the card on your fridge. And you've sent me cards that are fridge worthy, that literally I have all the cards that are on my fridge are all from you. And I think that number one, I wanted to go over really quickly. And I know that, you can get full training on this, but just walk somebody through how simple it is to go to Facebook, grab a picture on your phone and use the Send Out Cards app to create and send a card to them in less than 5 minutes.
Just what she said. So my MO every morning, get up, brush my teeth, do all my stuff, make my coffee, blah, blah. And then I go to Facebook and I look and I type in birthdays today and I see who's got birthdays. And then I'll go down about a week out and say, okay, who do I know that maybe I don't have in my Send Out Cards account? If I don't have someone, I'll message them real quick. And then I send my birthday cards and I just scroll through Facebook and, oh, look, there's a cool picture. They did something fun this weekend. Or we have a mutual friend that was in Germany watching the Buccaneers this past weekend, and he had all kinds of pictures. So I pulled all his pictures and actually did like this. I did a 3-panel card to him that had just all the pictures of him having fun in Tampa Bay or in Germany with his sister, and just put Tampa Bay in Germany 2022. And that took me 2 minutes. I mean, the app for those kind of is so quick. Pull the picture, you save it, it goes to your camera roll, you go into Send Out, create your own, boom. And then just, if they wrote something about their picture, I'll kind of steal that too. And then just sign my name and just hit send. And you can do 5 or 6 in probably less than 5 minutes total by doing that. And that has a huge, think of you doing that to your clients, what an impact that would have on, and especially if they have a bunch on the side of I can't tell you how many people post the side of their fridge with all the cards on it when you send it to them. That's what you want. You want your clients to think of you like that. So that's the magic. The individual ones are really the magic of that. And you're right, with the app, so quick to do.
And the thing that I think is amazing is once you learn how to do it, like anything else, it really, one, it's fast and simple, but 2, then you can just do it anytime. And we call it promptings. Anytime also you think of somebody or you see the picture that makes you laugh and you think, oh my gosh, again, we don't normally print out, those of us who are older, we don't print out our photos like we did once upon a time. So also getting a card with actually a photo on it, it's amazing because it could end up in a picture frame. Absolutely. Or on a thing, on a refrigerator. And the other thing I was going to say about this is makes it so special. I was thinking about the other day, I had one of my clients, I had sent her, I thought, a really unique, very special, incredibly thoughtful, and quite frankly, relatively expensive gift. Mm-hmm. And she said, you know what, Jennifer, I love your gifts, but the cards are so much more special. And I was just like,
okay, more cards, less gifts for you.
I was just going to say, that's it.
Noted.
No more gifts for you. That's it. But what made me laugh, because what she was really saying is, the cards, they have special memories, and sometimes they are of her and I, and sometimes they are of her and her family or her dogs or things that are important to her. But those memories are much more important than Absolutely. Trying to lavish some gift. And again, I think one of the things that as you get older in life as well, you realize that moments are more important, and being able to capture that and put it on a card and send it out. And then the other thing is, before I let you go, I wanted to talk about one other option in Send Out Cards is the virtual assistant. So if you're just like, that's it, I'm never going to do this. I can't do Send Out Cards because I will never take the time to do it. Talk a little bit about the fact that there's a virtual assistant who can do it all for you.
So there's 2 options on that. You get started with Send Out Cards, and you can do a quick little one-time virtual assistant. They'll download all your contacts. They'll group them how you want, and they'll help you set up a couple cards, and you hit send and out they go. Or you can have one consistently to say, I want you to do my birthday cards and another card each month. And they do those for you. Now, the individual cards, those are more on you, but I'm telling you, 2 minutes a day and you can get a couple out, and the impact that'll have. And now we have picture frames, so you can even send the frame with the card, and they have the memory forever. So yeah, it's a virtual assistant, and it's easy. You'll have the same one. You'll have dialogue. They'll get to know you. So the cards will reflect you as well, that they do for you.
Perfect. Well, Shawn, we're already out of time, so I have to say thank you so much. And as you know, we got to end with the yay. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
Yay!